Hello everybody, my name is Kevin, and I am a massive fan of superheroes and music, which naturally makes me a lover of superhero theme songs. I mean, look at all the themes we have for Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, Iron Man, the list goes on. But we don't really have theme songs for every hero. And I hate to break the news to myself or any of you, it's just never gonna happen. There's way too many heroes to get a theme song for everybody. So I was that upset when I started thinking about one of my favorite superheroes, Nightwing. We might never ever get a true theme song from him. And then I remembered, I'm a composer. If anybody can write a superhero theme, why don't I write it? That's exactly what I did. And this will be the first video in a series that I hope to continue on this channel of a what would this blank hero or villain's theme song sound like? And go ahead and click that subscribe button down below if you're interested in this idea or if you just love film music. And if you like this video, go ahead and make sure you click that button and then comment below if you have any ideas for any future videos in this series. So without any further ado, let's see how I wrote a theme for Nightwing. So let's go and start by looking at traits of Nightwing / Dick Grayson's character. Number one, he's an optimist. He is always looking for the positive. He is what me and my friends have liked to say, Batman if he actually had therapy as a kid and was able to move on from his parents' death and be a hero because it's the right thing to do rather than he feels the need to do it. Next thing is, Dick Grayson is very acrobatic. Whether it's being in the Flying Graysons, is always jumping around. So to really showcase this, I'm going to use an ostinato within the strings and even the clarinet that bounces all over the place and is very acrobatic in similar aspect to Dick Grayson. And lastly, Dick Grayson is very strong-willed. As a matter of fact, there was a point in the comics where one of the Green Lantern rings was going to go to Dick Grayson before it ended up choosing, it was either Hal Jordan or Kyle Rayner. And to showcase his strong will, I want to have part of this piece be very triumphant sounding. So, between all those and one last little mirroring of how Dick Grayson started out as a kid being Robin, I want this piece to start out in the key of A minor because Dick Grayson started out as a minor. And then, while also coming up with ideas for this piece, I had tried to think of characters very similar to Nightwing, whether that be in personality or relationships or any of the sort. And there is one very obvious connection. That is to Batman. I mean, he taught Nightwing everything he knows while Dick Grayson was Robin. So I want to pay a bit of an homage to Batman in that regard. So I'm probably going to open the piece very similar to like how a lot of Batman themes typically start. And then the other hero I thought is actually a Marvel superhero, and that's Spider-Man. I mean, between Nightwing and Spider-Man, their wit, their quips, and their acrobatic fighting style is very similar. And so I really want to use, Spider-Man themes as a bit of inspiration for this as well. And who better to look to for Batman and Spider-Man themes than my personal favorite film composer, Danny Elfman, who composed a Batman theme back in the late 80s for Tim Burton's movies, and composed a theme for Spider-Man in the early 2000s for Sam Raimi's movies. So using those for inspiration, I was able to complete my Nightwing theme. So here is my Nightwing theme in its entirety. So writing this piece was a lot of fun, and I hope this kickstarts a really fun series on this channel. A lot of times during this process, I'd have an idea that I would try, but it wouldn't really go the way I'd want it to, and I would really struggle with it trying to make it work. While on the other hand, there are ideas that seem to just write themselves, and I was just kind of pulling this perpetual string at what could really be, the potential of what I'm writing, if that makes any sense. So, leave a like if you did, comment below any other ideas for heroes or villains you might want to hear a theme song for, and lastly, subscribe if you haven't already, because if you made it to this point, you probably like the content, so go on and click the subscribe button and click the bell just so you can get a notification when my next video goes up. And for those of you who want to take a look at the score, I did leave a link to that in the description below, connected to MuseScore, which is what I did a lot of the composing process on. And if you're interested in watching the composition process live, I do live stream right here on this YouTube channel every Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So go and stop by if you're interested or just want to say hi. So anyway, thank you all for watching.